Cats fans, your favourite commentator sitting next to me, Mr. David King.
Don't do that. Why are we turning on one another?
No, they already dislike you.
Yeah, I know. So
But
that's
you
why they've
like-
had a mate.
Yeah.
I had to make a decision. Kangas or cats? Easy. Kangas.
We haven't even discussed our weight.
I haven't.
I've got the Kangas in. We've got the
Have
Kangas.
you?
Yeah.
I'm sneaking into 8th. I did have Geelong there for a while. I mean, they're
It's an interesting year. It's a really interesting year with the Cats.
How do you see
There's
it?
no doubt. They'll need their best players to play well. Now, we've been saying that for quite some time. You know, the Kai Cockatoo, another hamstring. I mean, everyone's going to say, what are you doing? He's out of the picture for me. His body can't get right for 2 years. Why am I suddenly thinking he's going to be playing round 3 and having a really productive year? They got some really high-end talent, we know that. But that high-end talent's coming to an end. Harry Taylor, Joel Selwood. Not my top 50, Joel Selwood. I nearly cried when I left him out. They got some high-end talent that's coming to an end. I think they built a system last year which was heavily criticised. But as you said when we were talking about Richmond, they were in it with them to half-time. And when Gary Ablett missed that goal in the last quarter, would have put them in front with that the 15-minute mark. They had a lot of things going for them. But a year on, Gazza, another one, what is he, 53 now?
They had a guy that night, I think, get 30 possessions and kick 3 that's no longer there.
That doesn't help.
Tim Kelly is the biggest exit from a club that we've seen for some time. You know, I think what he was able to do last year was unreal. All-Australian, second the best and fairest. He challenged Patrick Dangerfield for the Cats' major award.
Absolute jet.
You know, losing him to a fellow contender is a major swing. Dangerfield's so good and Kelly was so good. They did cover over a lot of the problems. I think they're going to be exposed this year. That's why I've left them out, because at some point in time, it's going to come to that next wave of players. Is that next wave ready to take over? I don't know. Injury impacted pre-season to
not.
Duncan,
They're
Selwood.
not, mate.
Yeah.
They're not ready. Because remember at the start of last year, they were playing Selwood on the wing, Danger a bit of forward, they'd given Charlie Constable an opportunity, and they didn't grab them. So that's to sort of go back. Mitch Duncan is a really good player. You know, they pushed Richmond without Duncan, their best runner, and Tom Hawkins, their key forward. I mean, it could have been so different. Maybe last year was the year, and it fell apart at the end. But there is some concern this year. Those kids aren't coming through at the rate that I think that the club would like and the fans would like. Who's their best under 23 player?
Who's their best under? Brian Myers. I think Brian Myers is a special talent.
Yes, he is. Who's in the midfield?
Okay, are you going to keep asking me?
I was thinking midfield. You're right about Brian Myers.
Yeah,
There's no doubt. And he'll kick, if he can kick 35, 40 goals, that's awesome. But that midfield where they've got to regenerate, I don't know if they've got a lot coming through.
It'll be interesting to see which way Chris goes with the slow brand of footy. I mean, they were the first to really start it.
Yep.
Playing wide, playing slow, minimise cost on turnover.
They'll do it again.
And make it a 75-point type game. And hope one of your starts can bob up like a Hawkins or a Selwood or Dangerfield.
Sorry to cut you off. They're going to do that again. Yep. I think they had 1 year working on it last year. They actually might even be better at it the second year. There'll be a few tweaks. But
So which way do you look at the the preliminary final? Do you say, we got it right for 90 minutes of the 120?
More than a half, yeah.
90 of the 120. But when we didn't have it right, Richmond were able to put goals on us quickly. As soon as it became a fast game, Richmond put goals on them.
Yeah, they did. Now, you've got to be positive.
What's the arm wrestle?
The arm wrestle is you've got to be positive what they did for 90 minutes. Yeah. Again, with no Duncan and no Hawkins. I mean, that Tommy. God, no, Tommy is an amazing young man. But if he continues to put himself above the team with his lack of discipline and lack of keeping his aggression under control.
No one means to do it.
No, I know that. But if you continue to do it, it can't be ignored. But Tommy knows that.
Jack Stephen is an interesting one.
Yep.
What will he do to this midfield? Because he does have that breakaway speed that Dangerfield has, but outside of Dangerfield, there's not a lot of others. Cockatoo they keep talking about. We haven't seen it for any sustained period. Jack's a 4-time best and fairest winner at St Kilda, never All-Australian. The only 4-time best and fairest winner in the history of the game that hasn't been All-Australian. So what's his level? 7 games last year.
Jack's level, the problem, in my opinion, of Jack Stevens, it's not a major problem. Jack Stevens can play some of the best games of football of any individual. You watch St Kilda and he gets best on ground, it's like, wow. But Jack will play 6 games like that, and then the fall away is quite drastic. And you think, God, he's not even the same player that he was the week before. Now, he's going to get shut down and tagged, but he's had a pretty good work ethic in the past. Jack's got to maybe drop the sensational performances and find a lot more middle ground and be consistent. Now, he might not be able to do that. He might just be flat chat, I'm going to try and dominate, and that's fine. He's got to bring together his best and worst. When did you last see him? I mean that because last time we saw Jack Stevens, everyone, he was looking a little bit overweight.
No, forget that. Take that image out of your head. Yeah, no, he's physically a different specimen to what we saw last. I mean, he was a different space last year.
Yeah, I know that.
So we've just got to move past.
I hope he goes there and rock and rolls. I really do, because he is exciting. And Geelong needs it.
Then you get those stars back. I mean, then they can minimise the damage on losing Kelly.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to talk about Kelly, the loss of Kelly, a lot this year for Geelong.
Yeah, we will. Anyway, I've got Geelong in my 8. David does not, but that wouldn't surprise Cats fans.
No.